For your money this noon, we all want to be successful financially. We know that, and yet it is the one aspect of our life that we often neglect when it comes to the basics of achieving this kind of success.
Yeah, success is usually derived from a solid plan, much the same way successful teams in sports use a game plan. Adam Mattingly from Forum Credit Union is here laying out our game plan. So where does it start?
Well, you start with you need to set realistic goals, develop a strategy to get to those goals, build your team, review your performance, make adjustments, and then celebrate your victories.
So in football, we know there's touchdowns, field goals, maybe a 2-point conversion. What kind of goals are we talking about with our financial success?
Two types of goals. One, some short-term goals, paying off debt, building an emergency fund, things like that 3 to 5 year horizon. Then longer-term goals, what type of career you want to have, what type of family, when you want to retire. So those are the kind of goals that you want to set.
And you can run, you can pass, you can do a trick play, and there are different ways to achieve these goals in finances too, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of different strategies. The big thing is you wanted to have a strategy that works for you and the team you've assembled. So for example, if you have to always take a vacation, don't cut that out of your budget because you've already set yourself up for failure. So use what you have and what you like to do.
All right. Usually these coaches have a team. What can we do to try to have a team with our finances?
Well, the first thing is your life partner needs to be on board with your strategy. So that's the key right there. And then after that, add the resources you need. If you need a financial advisor, if you need an accountant, if you need an attorney, you add that to your team.
I like this. These analogies are good.
We love sports.
Do we have to wait till halftime to make our adjustments?
Well, you don't want to wait till halftime of your life to make any adjustments. We have a lot of ways that we can find out how we're doing. Our monthly budget, our annual investment amounts. There's a lot of ways we can get feedback. So you want to look at that all along. Probably annually, you want to look at your financial plan.
Okay, so in sports talk radio, we hear all the time, when you look at the tape, let's talk about looking at ourselves. We don't have tape, but what do we do when we're doing this review and why it's so important?
Well, it's so important because you have to make adjustments. Just like in sports, things don't go the way you planned, and there's all types of life events that come up that you didn't plan for. And when you have those actions or those activities that happen, then you need to make adjustments. Maybe you need to save more, maybe you need to save less. So those are the adjustments you need to make.
And I think some of our viewers, and maybe we at the desk here, were a little caught off guard when you said celebrate your game plan, because we always talk about, well, don't go out and party if you don't have the money to do it, but you're saying we can celebrate.
Yeah, you need to celebrate because anything that's, motivation usually comes from having fun. And so if we do something fun, that'll motivate us to do that action again so we can celebrate again.
Like a World Series.
Yes.
All right, Andy Mattingly, where can people find you?
At forumcu.com.
All right, great stuff there. Love the sports analogies. Lindsay, can you give us a sports analogy?
Actually,
It's a home